All right, we are back for another week of Cincy game hunting, and we're going to start this one off in Norwood today. Going to hit up a couple shops and see what we can get. I have some stuff to trade in. The first place I'm going to go into here, I've got movies that I'm going to trade into. I'm going to CD Game Exchange and see how much money I can get for all these Blu-rays that I don't need anymore, and I'm trying to whittle down my Blu-ray collection as it is. So, see what we get. All right, so I had about 12 or 13 Blu-ray movies that I brought in there, and they gave me $31 in trade credit, which is not bad. I mean, you think about it, that's over at $2 a movie. That's pretty sweet. And I don't know if there's one or two of them in there that they gave me more for. I didn't really see the laydown of what they gave me, but these were all movies that I was trying to purge out of my my room anyway, because I've running out of room for my games, and I don't even watch half these movies anymore, so might as well get something for them. So I got $31 in trade credit, and honestly, I didn't see anything in there that I really needed at the time. So I got most of it back in a gift card. So I got $30 in trade credit, and I bought one game. And it's going to be kind of funny for you to see this. I picked up Iron Man on the PlayStation 2 for $1. So I saw that for $1, and I was like, why not? You know, it's totally worth it to try a game out for $1. So, and I think this game goes normally for like $8, so I can buy it, play it for a little bit, and probably trade it in for more than I paid for it. Anyway, moving on. All right, a quick trip into Paper Street Trading Company, and we ended up bringing in about 10 to 12 games to trade. Now, I added up in my head, or actually with my app earlier, to find out how much they were all worth, and I kind of split that in half to find out what the trade value should probably be. And I was getting around $45 to $48, I think it was. And I kind of had that in my head going into it. So when I brought him in, he gave me what his number was and what he can get me for trade value. And he said it was $30. And I'm like, It's a little lower than I was hoping to get for them. And he said, well, what was the number in your head? And I'm like, about 50% of price starting with about $45. And he's like, I could probably do 37. And I was like, would you do 40? He said, yeah, sure. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, pretty cool that he would work with me on trade credit like that. And I was able to get a game that I wanted, and I had about $15 left over in trade credit. So I got some stuff for next time. First of all, the game we picked up was Legend of Dragoon. Now, I've been wanting this game for a while now, so I'm pretty stoked about this. And I got it for a great price. It ended up being $25. And I think this game goes between $35 and $40 sometimes. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about getting this for a good price, and paid it all in trade credit, so even better. All right, another trip into Walmart in their clearance section. And there really wasn't a clearance section. It just happened to be there was a lot of things on clearance that you didn't know about. Once again, using the Walmart app, you can scan that stuff and you find the deals. Luckily, there was an associate that was really polite, and she would just open the cases up for me and let me start scanning through things to find the deals. And that was very awesome, and I appreciate that very much. We ended up picking up, I think, 6 or 7 games. I don't remember off the top of my head. First of all, a Switch game. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, $11. I love finding cheap Switch games. Awesome find, and I'm super stoked whenever I find a cheap Switch game. We also picked up on the Xbox One, Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. And you said $23 price tag, but I scanned it, $7. So awesome. I love the art style of this game, and I'm looking forward to playing that. We also picked up on the 360, or actually on the 360, this Xbox One, Dirt 4. I have Dirt 1 through 3. I don't have this one. And yeah, this one looks amazing. So totally excited about this. Scanned it for $11, and it goes regularly for 25 to 30 bucks. So pretty awesome there. We also got, this was a really cool one. So this was just sitting on the bottom of the Switch area into the 3DS games on the floor of the shelf. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions. $11 for this one. Can't remember the last time I saw a Mario game on clearance. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, first party Nintendo game for $11. A Mario game for that matter. I also found a Wii U game, Mighty Number 9. Not a great game, but it was $3, so totally going to pick that up anytime I see it. Anything under $5 usually I will grab no matter what. And yeah, super glad to put that in the collection. And last but not least, this one was the one that shocked me the most. Jurassic World Evolution. Now the price tag says $41.86, but I scanned it, $11. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This game still goes for like $35, I think. So that was pretty sweet being able to pick that up for so cheap. Anyway, keep checking those Walmarts. I can't reiterate it enough. There are so many good deals to be found as long as you can just go around and you have the time to kind of scan through some games and see what's on sale. I mean, there's a ton of great games out there that are being clearanced out for super cheap. Just gotta find them. All right, we snuck into Target real quick to grab a game, and we picked one up, and I already knew this was going to be on sale. I'll explain that to you in a second here. The game we found was Lego Worlds on the Xbox One. It ended up being $6, or just under $6. So the way I knew this was going to be on sale, there's a website called Brickseek, and I found out about this from Chase, from the Chase After the Right Price YouTube page. Apparently you can just go on this site and they'll have a bunch of deals listed, and it'll say if it's in your area where the deal is happening. Like it'll say limited stock or in stock or out of stock, whatever. And sure enough, the Target in my area was listed under that, so I went in, and sure enough, there was one copy left. So check that out if you get a chance, brickseek.com. Great way to find out some electronics deals and game deals and whatnot. Depending on what your area you're in, you might find some good stuff. All right, we found a couple of things at that Goodwill. They had a ton of peripherals in there, just random things. They had a Connect sensor for $8, which I didn't really need. I've already got one I bought for $2 at a garage sale. They also had a 360 AV cable, which I thought about grabbing because it's only $2, but I don't find 360s as much as I used to. And when I have found them, they've actually had all the stuff with them, so it's not really worth the while. And most people are using HDMI anyway. They use those things. I did find a couple of Wii nunchucks, but they wanted $4 for them. And I also found this Wii sensor bar, which I did need to grab one of these because I have a power cable and an AV cable. I didn't have an extra sensor bar. So when I do find a loose Wii again, I can be able to either resell it or keep it for my own stuff. But yeah, pretty sweet. $3 for a Wii sensor bar. And I can complete a Wii when I get a chance. We also picked up 2 games. As you saw, they had a bunch of cartridge games, and I don't really collect Nintendo and Super Nintendo as much anymore. I do get my 64 games when I can find them for cheap, and I found King Griffey Jr. Slugfest for $5. About a $13, $15 game depending on the day, so not a bad little pickup for that one. I had the other King Griffey Jr. game on 64, and I didn't have this one, so it was pretty sweet. We picked up also the WWE 2K17. This is the last WWE game, I believe, on 360, so it is probably worth about $20, I think. So that's pretty awesome to pick that up for $5 as well. And I don't have this one, I don't think. I may have a copy of it on PS3, but it wasn't listed in my collection. So if not, I've got another copy to sell. And these are always good to pick up. Like I said, these are the last ones for that console generation, so they're usually worth a good chunk. Anyway, that's what we got so far. Let's keep on going. All right, probably gonna be the last stop of the week. We did find a couple of games inside that St. Vincent. There wasn't a lot there, I'm not gonna lie, but we did find 2 games and ended up being a half price day. So for video games, and we ended up picking both these games up for $1 a piece. So pretty sweet there. We got The Walking Dead, the Telltale series. I've played this game on the demo for the PS3, but I never actually got around to playing the game itself. So I'm glad to pick that one up for $1. That's pretty awesome. And we also got Walking Dead Survival Instinct. And another one, haven't had a chance to play it yet. Looking forward to grabbing it, especially for $1. You can't beat that. When you find a game for $1, and it's a game that you wanted to play anyway, so sweet action. Guys, thanks again for coming out, and until next time, stay safe out there. Keep hunting.